It's seeing you here in this glorious city of Lincoln. Yes, Lincoln. I knew that. We're currently watching these road vehicles move food around. Doing a good job of it. They make us 100 grand a tick, which isn't bad. It's definitely raising my opinion of turning this part of this into a train system. Because there is, frankly, a ridiculous amount of grain to move. Like, look at all of it. Look at all this. I mean, we could probably buy another 20 of these carts and still not have enough. So I'm considering increasing that. We go over here to New Orleans. They're also... Finally, we're starting to outpace the transport capabilities of these vehicles. So I might buy 2 more. We'll buy 2 more. The train is... this freaking train. it can never haul enough fast enough. We've got 2 engines on this thing. We've got however many cars now. We've got like 154 capacity, and it's still not enough to keep up with the amount of logs this lumber camp is producing, which is frankly ridiculous. Like, that is just insane to me. So we could also probably go ahead and increase this if I wanted to, which I think we will. Hey, you. Yeah, I know you've got 22 rail cars. This is just so silly. I know you have 22 rail cars on you, but frankly, you need more. So, we can buy 6 more. 24, 26, 28. Yeah, you'll have 28 rail cars for now. Congrats. Like, at this point, it's almost long enough that it'll continuously block this junction. This is just silly. Look how many cars. Look how many logs they've pulled every time. And it's more efficient to do a train with 2 engines than it is to have a bunch of carts running around back and forth. That's the really crazy part. That's the insane part, is that even with all the costs involved in running all these cars and running all these trains, it's still more efficient than running a bunch of wagons. That is what's crazy. That is what's absolutely bonkers about the New Orleans operation. How are our passenger cars doing? Eh, they're getting there. The supply, I mean, as Majora told me, the supply will eventually make up for it. It might take a little bit, but it will make up for it. Everything's making money. Some things could be making more money. That's true enough. But everything's making money. In fact, I might go ahead, add another vehicle to the Antioch commuter line, because it seems to have a lot of passengers waiting at the station at game of time. Jacksonville seems to be fine. If I need to do New Orleans yet, I think it might almost be time to... I might do a tram in New Orleans. That could be fun. I could do like a tram around New Orleans. That could be really fun, actually. So many things I want to do, so little money to do it all with. Though we are getting there in terms of being able to make enough money. Trying to get to level 2. Shipment is the problem, which is weird. But we'll see. I mean, this thing is hauling so many logs and planks now. It makes almost 2 million a year. It's rapidly approaching the point where it can make 2 million a year for us. That's silly. That is just bonkers. So, now that we've upgraded it, in fact, I kind of want to just upgrade it one more time just for an even 30. We'll go and upgrade it for an even 30. Not sure why you would do this one. I mean, this has a higher lifespan. Oh, man, we could... I will stick to these for this run. There, an even 30 on that train. That's just silly. More trucks for, wherever it is. Where's Lincoln? Where'd I put Lincoln? Somewhere. There it is. Probably more trucks for Lincoln, too. How are you thinking? Well, you've got 20. Let's go up to 30. We have the money for that? Oh. Yes, we did. All right. So we got 30 more parts on that line. If we still need more after that, I'm going to switch to just having a train run from the Lincoln farm to the Lincoln food processing plant. And to heck with the unhappy citizens who will not want that. Too bad for them. Yeah, at this point, it's how do we grow Jacksonville, Antioch? Mainly, how do we grow Jacksonville, Antioch? And the answer to that, I truly believe, is going to be an oil rat line. Now, that's going to take a bit of work to pull off. Because, I mean, we have these two, so I can make a boat that comes from here up to here. No. It'll canal up here, the Antioch, or I might just dig out a canal here, and come back, drop off at the fuel refinery, then we'll just have a truck service that'll pull the fuel into Jacksonville. That will really grow Jacksonville, and then we can also have we'll have a train that does a drop off in Jacksonville and another drop off in Antioch. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You are actually convincing yourself this is a good idea. That's the scary part. We're gonna have time to start advancing again. But that is the terrifying part, is I think this could actually work. It's gonna be tricky though, because we're gonna have to set up a whole like harbor over here. And so I kind of want to do the harbor by Westminster, or we could do it by Cedar Rapids, or we could do it right along the coast here. I think right around. Oh, right. Thank you. Excuse me, I'll get sidetracked. I think our company headquarters will obviously have to be in Jacksonville. That's gonna become kind of the center of our area. Like, this is where it's all gonna come together. I don't want it there. I kind of want a beachfront property. Yeah, we're gonna have it on a beachfront property right here. Perfect. Amazing. Yeah. There's our company headquarters on the beach. It looks horrible right now, but it'll eventually become a shining example of all we have done in this archipelago nation. So, you were thinking that by Sea Rapids. Yeah, I was thinking right here we could have a fun little port. Okay. And how, pray tell, do you plan to pull this off? Okay. Not a clue. I'm assuming you're going to start with this. Yeah. Let's be honest. You're going to want a big one. Probably going to want that. Yeah. Okay. So you've got your cargo harbor, or the start of it. This is going to grow. I hope you all understand. Like, this is going to become a major shipping area. I hope. Because we've got farms, we got all sorts of stuff that can spread from the shipping port out. So let's just keep expanding time. Expanding time. Fast forwarding time, I think you wanted to say. No, expanding time. Wouldn't that be contraction space to create faster passage of time? Don't get technical. So we'll just, we'll sit over here, watch the trains roll by. Look at these guys go. Hold 23 kilometers an hour. And mind you, they have to do 2 engines to do it. That's the most amazing part. They need 2 engines to even reach half of the top speed of these engines. These engines can only, it's insane to me. We are starting to reach a point where we're not making logs fast enough, which is terrifying. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to increase that. I mean, here's the thing. The production is great. Like, it's the problem is over here. We need to ship more of these, which is fair because New Orleans is kind of tapping out. So we could start shipping them to Antioch as well. But that's gonna require a train. Yeah, it is. And that's a headache. Well, yes and no. Because we've already built this in mind with eventually making this a freight station as well. So we could just go ahead and pop down a freight line next, like a one-way freight line along the passenger line that'll just ship tools. Yeah. Scary part is you might be onto something, especially because we could use this other side of the track. Pump that up. This idea has merit. Anything just cross over here? Yeah. Probably just a couple tools to start with and then increase. Yeah. Okay. What kind of train do you want to run on it? Probably not a Baldwin. Well, maybe a Baldwin. We'll see. I noticed I was going to do the fuel line today. We don't have the money for that. At least I don't think. I don't think we do. So what we'll do... You're going through with this? Yeah, I am. Okay. I mean, realistically, it shouldn't be too expensive to do. Right? Because we already have a lot of the infrastructure in place to do this. And we're going to have to do it at some point. So I might as well do it now. If you made money every time you said, you know, we'll just do something now, why wait? You would probably be rich. That's true. I would be. And yet here we are. Good point. Touche, in fact. Didn't you say we're gonna fix this whole area at some point? Yeah, I did, and guess what? It's probably never gonna happen. I need to tell you. Let's pause it because we're gonna have to fix this. Double slip. Double slip. Yeah, this is just gonna like cut across. Oh no, we're gonna have to delete all the. You know how you said this was gonna be cheaper? It's rapidly becoming less cheap. Meh. What does meh mean? Does it mean that you agree, or does it mean that we're gonna keep going ahead and hope it works out? I see it as we're gonna keep going ahead and hope it works out. Awesome. There we go. In fact, frankly, this should all be redone a little bit. It'll look better if I do. Okay. Perfect. Okay. That's all fixed. Looks beautiful. Well, beautiful is not the word I'd use. Doable. There you go. How do you want to do this? Probably just a little cargo area over here. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. It's not exactly a huge amount of tools we're going to be bringing in. In fact, where are all the tools going to be going? To right there. Well, then actually, I think we might be okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so. There's going to be a quick little train ride. It's also we're going to be able to put a lot of cars on here to start with. To start with, no, but in the end. Okay. So, you... Oh, boy. In every way, this is... This has less power but more attractive effort. What is your redeeming quality? Do you have one? You're less expensive. You won. Less expensive, and frankly, you have like 2 boxcars max for right now. You're just a crummy little train that's gonna ship tools from New Orleans up to Antioch. Tool transfer Nor to Ant. And that's your role. That is your only goal in life, is to move tools back and forth. Congratulations. Look at it go. We're gonna ride this. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun little train. Will it make us money? Oh, no idea. And you roll by the decrepit old log train just slowly doing its job. I love it. Are we gonna get any tools? We got 3 tools, 4 tools. Okay, listen, that's more than I thought we'd get. And the most important thing is this is going to drive demand from the factory to start producing more, which is in turn going to drive demand from the sawmill to be making more of the lumber. So all in all, I think this is a win-win for everyone involved. Come on, guys. You have to be faster than that thing. That thing has to be the slowest train in the history of trains. Here we go. We're passing it. Look at us go. Now, the question is, can we pass this whole thing before it reaches the end and turns around with its load of planks? Hey, look at all those logs. Look at all of them. Oh, it's so loud. The brakes are so loud on that thing too. I will say, the European and Russian beginning trains do look beautiful compared to the American one. The American one is very utilitarian. This is pretty. Look at this thing. Look at you. You're beautiful. Brass and green and polished wooden planks. Really? You do that just to cover the boiler. I know that is steel on the inside, but the fact that they went to the trouble of putting polished wooden planks around it is just excess to me. But it's cool. I like it. And of course, I'm using American boxcars. I think these are American boxcars. They look like American boxcars. You know, got a little light on the back. So cool. So we're gonna puff and puff our way. Look, there's a Russian train on the other side trying to catch up to us. But we're faster than them. Especially since... Oh, hold on. I goofed. I'll admit, I goofed. Yeah, you know, it's gonna make it especially hard for it to catch up if it's stuck at the train track. That'd make it very awkward for everyone involved. Should... Be sure it lets it through. It should. 26 kilometers an hour. Not bad considering it's pulling 3 passenger wagons. Okay, good. It's line through. Right? Right? Yes, okay, good. Back to this. Chugga, 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 chugga. Even has covers for the drive wheel. That's so cool. Very cool machine. Not practical? No, not really. But cool nonetheless. It's already rusty? Guys, we just bought this. How? I don't know. I don't even want to know. We're gonna pull in the station, deliver the goods. It's gonna be great. There's another Russian. Toot toot. Can't toot toot, but I would if I could. Looking beautiful there, Russian, my boy. Yeah, I've got some editing I'm going to have to do the landscape running because I don't like it when the roads kind of dip and bump like that. Love you can see the smokestacks of New Orleans in the distance, though. That's really cool. So, today, instead of doing what I wanted to do, which is set the oil route, we went ahead and made an extension of the tool production line. Ah, I'll take it. We do have a plan, though. Plans are good. Not as great as, you know, making a whole new route, but good nonetheless. So, how are our finances looking? I mean, we almost broke even. That's something. You guys making money? You're trying desperately to. Good. You making money? Maybe. Maybe. Important thing is, the next tool run we should actually make money on. And look, shipment is up on this too, which is good. Yeah, New Orleans is getting tapped out. Let's should be increasing this. Yep. All around, it's been a good day's work. But guys, I hope everyone has enjoyed. And I will see you all next time. See ya.